Right now, the times are completely absurd. Notable information is about to be disclosed. According to the pricing charts, however, the current scenario does not make any sense. Is that the case? The analysts are dropping their signals. A significant confirmation has just been received from the development team. Something that completely alters the course of the game. Could this be the beginning of something really monumental for Shiba Inu? On the other hand, is this otherwise? Please allow me to elaborate. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. The Shiba Inu had a start that was unexpectedly hard lately. To tell you the truth, it's a little bit annoying. Just 2 weeks ago, everything seemed to be going well. Shiba Inu was exerting a lot of effort. As a result of the significant pronouncements made by the United States administration, we are riding the wave of enthusiasm. A few of the holders are beginning to feel nervous and are questioning whether the moment is right to sell. While other people continue to maintain their self-assurance, they are certain that this is only a momentary disruption before things begin to improve. But let me tell you something. Despite the decline, there was a brief period of recovery followed by a decrease. Shiba Inu made an effort to fight back, displaying a little amount of power for a short period of time. Moreover, here is the thing. In recent times, a great deal of significant news has been disclosed. And this has the potential to completely change the course of events for Shiba Inu. As some investors departed, they did so with a sense of skepticism and fear, but the others witnessed this enormous news from today. The possibility that Shiba Inu would truly push to 1 cent in the near future has been confirmed. And this is a really significant matter. To what extent does it matter? However, before we get to it, you may be thinking, what exactly is going on here? To what extent did Shiba Inu suffer a blow today? Let's take a step back and take a look at the wider picture, shall we? It has come to light that Bitcoin is also engaging in the same activity. The price plummeted to $114,000, which is a substantial decrease when compared to the previous day's pricing. In the last 24 hours, it represents a loss of around 1%. In addition, since Bitcoin is the most dominant cryptocurrency on the market, if it moves, everything else, including Shiba Inu, tends to follow suit. What follows is not unexpected, but let me tell you something. Analysts continue to maintain a positive stance in spite of all this price activity. The Chief Information Officer of Bitwise, Matt Hougan, is optimistic about the long-term prospects despite the recent decline in Bitcoin's price. His optimism is not limited to that. This is a tremendous prediction that he is making. According to him, the value of Bitcoin might someday skyrocket to an astounding $50 trillion. A bold assertion, that is. On the other hand, he has his reasons. Who would have thought that this decline isn't truly about cryptocurrency in general? This is more about pressures from the outside. He draws attention to bigger economic problems, such as trade tariffs between the United States and other nations, which have been causing disruptions in markets throughout the world. Furthermore, a significant number of investors were anticipating that the government will immediately intervene and purchase additional Bitcoin. Consequently, what does this mean for Shiba Inu? Shiba Inu and other alternative cryptocurrencies have a tendency to follow Bitcoin when it undergoes a recovery, as seen by the past. If Hougan's long-term vision comes true, and Bitcoin reaches such sky-high heights, then Shiba Inu may also see a significant increase in value. Patience is the key to success when looking at the wider picture. Is this simply a temporary reorganization that will take place before the next major move? Each and every person is thinking about the question. But let me tell you something. It would seem like Shiba Inu is getting ready for something really significant. The big bombshell has just been dropped by the development team, and it has the potential to transform everything. A very significant statement was been made by Lucy, who is the official marketing manager for Shiba Inu. A number of game-changing revelations about the most recent invention from the crew, the Shiba Inu operating system, were disclosed by her. This is not only another upgrade to a cryptocurrency, rather it is a fully functional operating system that is intended to change decentralized government. Lucy claims that the Shiba Inu operating system was developed with the intention of assisting governments and organizations in transitioning away from antiquated centralized systems and into a future version that is improved in terms of transparency, efficiency, and safety. It is dependable, tamper-proof, and completely decentralized since it is powered by Shibarium, which is a cryptocurrency. Moreover, this is the point at which issues get even more intriguing. It's not only crypto aficionados that can find use for this method. There is the potential for governments to use it to enhance the security of digital identities, upgrade voting systems, and even make their financial operations more transparent. For example, the United Arab Emirates UAE has expanded their partnership with Shiba Inu by incorporating Shiba OS, a blockchain-based operating system developed by Shiba Inu, into their government processes. This is the very first time that blockchain technology has ever been used at the level of a federal government anywhere in the world. The cooperation intends to foster the development of solutions across a variety of industries, with a particular emphasis on applications related to energy and infrastructure. Businesses have the potential to utilize it to monitor supply chains, reduce the amount of bureaucracy they face, and streamline compliance procedures. In order to demonstrate precisely where funds are going, even non-profit organizations might utilize it. For a Shiba Inu, this is a huge accomplishment. People dismissed it as little more than a meme currency for a number of years, but now it is demonstrating that it is capable of doing much more than just riding the hype wave. This type of real-world use case has the potential to completely transform the game. When a cryptocurrency project demonstrates that it is capable of solving challenges that extend outside the realm of cryptocurrency, it receives significant attention. Where is the focus? The demand is driven by this factor. Consequently, what does this imply for the cost of a Shiba Inu? However, the lessons of history have shown us that significant events such as this one do not just go ignored. The foundation of a project grows more robust as the amount of usefulness it has increases. Shiba Inu will not be just another coin riding Bitcoin's moves if it has the potential to take off and become widely used. It is possible that it will begin to forge its own course. Is it possible that this is the spark that will send Shiba Inu flying once more? One cannot deny the existence of the possibility. And now comes the most bizarre part. The level of enthusiasm about Shiba Inu is over the sky as a result of all of these factors. Individuals are becoming more optimistic with each passing day, and a single expert has recently provided an explanation as to why the price of Shiba Inu might surely climb to that desired aim. The 1 cent, a well-known market analyst by the name of Luis Delgado, popularly known as Del Crypto, is remaining unmoved in spite of the fact that some people believe that a rise to 1 cent is unachievable. Furthermore, he is reaffirming his conviction that Shiba Inu have the potential to reach that milestone in the future. He sent out a tweet to remind everyone that cryptocurrency has a way of proving those who are skeptical wrong. Over and over again, the marketplace has accomplished something that is impossible. Additionally, Delgado believes that this may be yet another instance of that kind of situation. This is a belief that is shared by many people. We appreciate you watching. This is shown by the fact that the 1 cent vision Shiba Inu hashtag has been popular in the Shiba Inu society, which demonstrates the number of individuals who continue to cling to this vision. A supporter of the concept is even Lucy, who is in charge of marketing for Shiba Inu. She divulged that she has been holding since the year 2021 and is firmly of the belief that a spike to 1 cent is within the realm of possibility, despite the fact that it may take some time. When is the most likely time for this to take place? The projections are all over the place, to say the least. As early as this year, there are some who predict that Shiba Inu might reach 1 cent, while others say that it could take a couple of decades for it to reach that point. A number of large research organizations have expressed their opinions, providing a variety of timetables for when this potentially cataclysmic shift may take place. It is necessary for there to be a significant decrease in the quantity that is now in circulation, and Shiba Inu must continue to demonstrate that it is more than simply a meme currency. In spite of this, it is evident that they are making progress toward their goal of making a penny a reality via the implementation of technologies such as the new operating system. If there is one thing that we have learned from cryptography, it is that there is no such thing as an impossible task. In addition, taking into consideration the current situation with Shiba Inu, things seem to be going in a positive direction. And now comes the most bizarre part. One of the most recent reports has just been released, and it has entirely taken the Shiba Inu community by surprise. In the realm of social media, Shiba Inu is seeing a meteoric rise in popularity. A growing number of individuals are discussing it on the internet as the price begins to rebound from the recent drop that it experienced. Recently, Lunar Crush, a prominent social intelligence platform, stated that there has been a significant increase in the amount of social media action around meme coins. This is something that has not occurred in a considerable amount of time. And what do you think? At this very moment, Shiba Inu is at the forefront of the discussion. According to the statistics, Shiba Inu ranks as one of the most discussed about meme tokens, with thousands of mentions flooding in over the course of just the last day alone. Buzz on social media of this kind is a very significant event. There's more to it than simply idle conversation. There is a buildup of momentum when investors and fans flood social channels with debates. The more people speak about Shiba Inu, the more people tend to look at them. And when the response is favorable, it not only increases confidence, but also brings in new customers and generates a surge of enthusiasm that might cause the price to increase. Finally, let's put the pieces together. In the event that Shiba Inu continues to trend in this manner, it may pave the way for even more significant movements. Something similar has occurred in the past. Powerful social momentum has the potential to serve as the spark that ignites large demonstrations. Furthermore, if this sort of excitement persists, it has the potential to be one of the most important reasons that assists Shiba Inu in growing toward that ideal aim of 1 cent. In the end, cryptocurrency is all about the community, the belief, and the momentum that it generates. Shiba Inu is now in a position where it has all three on its side. Is it possible that this is the start of something really monumental? So, let's have a look. However, what are your thoughts on this matter? Leave a comment down below. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.